Cedar Park, Texas. I'm so proud to be partnering with Ultimate Jolebook as part of their Be Band Ready campaign, bringing you the Spins and Stop exercise on Sabre. This Spins and Stop exercise dates back to my days as a performer with the Black Watch color guard, and I love using it with my students because it focuses on a variety of catch positions, initiations, spins, stops, and lower body qualities. Let's get started. A pre-recorded skill for this exercise is consecutive spins on your right and your left hand. If you're not quite there yet, I encourage you to stop this video, practice your spins, and come back to this at a later date. On the left-hand side, we're actually going to spin out of the hilt, in between the hilt and the spotter tape. So in addition to making sure that you're solid on your right and your left-hand spins, please make sure that you're working on and isolating this skill so that you're ready to do the full exercise. Let's talk about the structure of the exercise real quick. There are 8 count sets, and there are going to be 9 sets in all. So that means 9 different stop positions, and each set is going to have 4 spins. So you're going to spin 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to catch on the and count of 5, hold count 6, hold count 7, and initiate into the next spin. First, I want to isolate just our hands. We're going to go over each of the catch positions. There are 9 catch positions in all, and each set is going to be 8 counts with 4 counts of spins. So the first one will initiate down on 8, 5, 6, 7, down and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and is going to be your catch. And you're going to catch flat with your hilt underneath in the left and over top in your right hand. From there, we're going to initiate into the left-hand spins. The tip will go down on count 8, 5, 6, 7, down and 1, 2, 3, 4, and catching flat again, this time with your right hand underneath, your left hand on top. So this is essentially where we began. The next 2 catches are port catches. So we're going to initiate down on 8 with the hilt, and 1, 2, 3, 4, catch port. Make sure that you're at a nice shoulder hip angle. We say shoulder hip, but really you should be crossing through your collarbone and reaching down to your hip, kind of like a seatbelt. From here, we're going to look at our initiation because we don't have as much ground to cover to get to count 8. So we don't need to initiate quite as much to get from here to straight up and down as we had to from flat to get straight up and down. So 5, 6, 7, down and 1, 2, 3, 4, and hit, catching the other side port. Now our tip is up. The next stop is going to be straight up and down with our hilt up. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, straight up. Making sure that when you go into this catch, that you're reaching your hands apart. It's very common for students to catch with their hands too close together, and that gives you not enough leverage for a nice, solid, strong stop. So you're going to make sure that you're reaching down towards what we call the catch tape, which is usually about a $1 bill's length away from the tip of the saber. From here, we're going to catch straight up and down, but with our tip up. So 5, 6, 7, squeeze, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and hit. So now our tip is high, and our left hand is catching down at the saber. You want to make sure that you don't lift this up, and again that you're separating your hands. Notice when we're starting from straight up and down, our hilt or the tip of the saber are already at count 8. So rather than move to count 8, you have to squeeze count 8. From here, we're going to go into our down angle catches. These are going to require the most rotation, so you really need to work with the hilt and pull down to get into them. 5, 6, 7, squeeze, and down. 2, 3, 4, down, angle. You're going to catch with your left hand near your hip bone, your right hand up on top. And you want to make sure that your elbow is level. If you catch with your elbow down, it just looks weak, and this looks hyperextended and wrong, so I like to go level with the elbow on this stop. From here, we're going to go into the opposite down angle catch. Now, notice that we're all the way up at a shoulder hip angle. To initiate to count 8, we have to push more because we have to cover more ground. So 5, 6, 7, down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and hip, down angle. Again, at the shoulder hip angle, making sure that our elbow is not hyperextended, but it's also not down, looking nice and strong, making sure that you're separating your hands, you're not catching too close together. And now from here, we're going to go into our very last one, which is the catch back at flat. And 5, 6, 7, push, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and hit. The next level of the exercise is to layer in the body qualities. I'm going to face away from the camera so that you can follow along. The exercise is going to start in first position, and on the initiation,